and welcome back to Grace.Filled. It just feels so good being out here in nature. My kids are playing again, and I thought I'd use this time to make a video. So I don't have everything in front of me because I chose to come outside for this video so that I could really maximize the use of my time and productivity. Most of you already know we moved from our townhouse on 0.3 acres to move to a space where we have 6.22 acres of land where the children are able to play and run around. We have chickens and play sets, and I have a cut flower farm, and I'm a flower farmer. So I am into my 10th year of homeschooling. I have 4 out of 5 that I homeschool, and this year is probably one of the best homeschool years. I mean, honestly, I could not ask for anything more at this point. So we started off the homeschool with going to get donuts for a fun Friday, and that was a perfect entry into the school year. And then we came and we hit it hard. I was very boom with our schedules, and I shared with you guys what we were doing, what our schedule looked like. And then after the first week, we got to have some fun. So I loaded us all up. I loaded my small, like people think I have like this massive SUV and camper and all that. No, baby. Like I have a small Dodge Journey, and I loaded that Journey up with all of our bags, and I have a video on it. And we drove to West Virginia. And when we got to West Virginia, we stopped there, and we enjoyed the beach, and we enjoyed the splash pad, and we enjoyed like the aqua bouncy house type thing. Oh man, it was just so amazing. It was such a great experience. And I did document me packing for the trip. I documented, I made a video for us getting there, setting up our tent, just enjoying all of the fun there. And then we left there and we drove higher to Kentucky, and that was a really fun time as well. So in Kentucky, we were able to go to Noah's Ark replica. We were able to go to the Creation Museum. We went to a couple of little local places, and then you guessed it, we loaded back up again, and this time we went to Ohio. And in Ohio we went to Legoland, and it was absolutely amazing. And so from there I went to a Goodwill because I love thrifting. And I just gotta add this little part. Where I was, there was like this Genesis, I never even seen it, like Genesis, Lexus, of course Benz, but Tesla. I don't think I've ever seen a Tesla dealership. Like, it was every major vehicle dealership, and I've just never seen so many dealerships like that. You know, typically you see your traditional Honda, Toyota, Chevy, CarMax, like that, right? I didn't even see any of that. Okay, it was amazing. So anyway, I was like, let me check out the thrift store and see what they had. So we had our food at Whole Foods. We had a little picnic out there, had our vegan donuts, our food. I'm like, let's go thrifting. So we went to the thrift store to see what we could get, and then we reversed and we came back West Virginia and got home and all that. So that was the start of our homeschool. And the reason we took that trip is because we are doing My Father's World. I've already did a haul on that, or unboxing, talking about it, and we're doing Creation to the Greek. And so part of what we're learning about is Noah's Ark. And we actually went over Noah's Ark the week that we came back. So it was just so amazing that we were able to go and see the Ark and to see the parts of creation in the little zoo they have there, the little botanical gardens and stuff. It's so amazing because when we came back, it all fit and all tied into our homeschool curriculum. And so now when, the book is talking about this high and this wide and this long, and when they're explaining things, because we were actually there and we could see it and experience it for ourselves, it just took on such a whole new meaning. So that was like so amazing, so worth all the sacrifices, so worth the 8-hour, 9-hour drive to get there and get back. It was just absolutely amazing. So for our history, and if you're not following me over on Instagram, Grace.Filled_homeschool, you should, because I do post a lot of things there. So our history, journey through the Bible and streams of civilization, we love that. No problems with it at all. For our science, we are doing Dinosaurs of Eden and Apology. I think it is. Apology is science. I'll come back and correct if that's not correct. We pretty much just use that one for the experiments, and at this point we're focusing more on the Dinosaurs of Eden. We're finishing up that portion. And then for our math, we are doing the little two, Aaron and Kalani, my K and my first grader. They are doing, you know what? I'm looking this way because they're throwing something. I'm sorry. So anyway, for Aaron and Kalani, my kindergartner and my first/second grader, we are using Horizons Math, and they are doing so well with it. I knew they would. I am just really, really happy with that. I've always used Horizons like for the lower levels, and then either I stick with it or I might move around. So even my oldest, who's now in 9th grade, I use Horizons for him as well. I love it. I've loved it from the beginning. I think it's been a great fit. So they're using Horizons. And then my older two boys, Elisha and Rakeem, they are using Math for a Living Education. So the reason why I gave them that math is because we are doing the IEW and EEL, Essentials of the English Language and the Institute of Excellent Writing. And so what I have noticed is, or for me, I thought that they would just be overwhelmed by having too much of a rigorous English and math together. So I thought that I would just give them a slower math, and then I would give them a more rigorous English. But they have risen to the occasion. Like, they have exceeded my expectations, and I am so like, happy. Okay, so we are doing like this vocabulary I posted on Instagram that I got for a couple of dollars, and it has been so good. We just learn like a couple words a week. There is vocabulary in the IEW, and the kids do really well with that too. And we're also doing English from the Greek. So English from the Greek words up, or English from the Greek. And with that, we learn one word per week, and then like words that are similar to it. And the kids absolutely love it. So you guys have seen me talk about the reading baskets over and over and over and over and over again because that really is a joy of our day. Like, we love just sitting together and just reading the books from the reading basket. It is absolutely amazing. And I think that is almost all the subjects, but there's no update really. Our schedule is pretty much the exact same as the last scheduled video. Everything is working perfectly for us. I will say, okay, confession. I find that I'm not doing all about reading as much as I should be. So since I am not, I've really been thinking a lot about getting Kalani a kindergarten English program. So I'm still just thinking about that. I'm still just seeing. She is in kindergarten. I do love that slow approach. Let's wait till they're ready approach, versus just give them everything, because she'll have so long the rest of her life to be learning, right? So that is the only thing I'm just not sure about right now. That's the only issue that I'm having. Outside of that, it's just been perfect. I mean, what a great way to start it, and just what a great way to continue. I mean, honestly. So my neighbor just started to cut the grass, and the kids' PE time is up. So I'm gonna head inside, but I just cannot wait to let you know that this year is going so well. And honestly, I attribute it just to being consistent, being diligent. I write in my planner every single day, every single thing. And I think beyond that, I think it's setting my timer. I have a 30-minute timer on my phone. Every 30 minutes, the timer goes off for the next subject. And I give myself 30 minutes for every subject. Before, I was so stressed because, the guide suggests that we do 15-minute subjects. And I mean, I just could not keep up with that. I love Charlotte Mason, but I couldn't keep up with a 15-minute. It takes us, we're a large family. We have to transition, get books away, get new books out. And it was so stressful and overwhelming. And it just dawned on me, Christy, you don't have to try to do that. You do what works for you and for your family. And that's why I share it with you guys, that new schedule update. And so having that 30 minutes has been a lifesaver. So when we're done, we have time to clean up, we have time to transition, we have time to breathe, to potty. I can get water, I can get tea, I can get snacks, I can just... And I love most of all that I have these moments where they're outside playing, where I can sit, I can read, I can chat with you guys, I can just enjoy life and the day and just all of the beauty surrounding me. So I hope that you enjoyed this update. I would love to know how things are going in your homeschool. I always say here on my channel, you can do a lot with a little. And I hope that you know the heart behind this channel is to encourage, inspire, and to motivate you in your home life and homeschool. And I want to say thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and follow me over on Instagram because I do post over there daily. Well, I'm not out of words, never, but I'm out of time. So until the next time, blessings.